you might not be seeing reality at all. Imagine this: you wake up in the morning, look out the window. The sun is rising, birds are chirping, and the world seems to be running as usual. But are you really seeing the world as it is? Or are you seeing a world your mind created? Your heart starts to beat a little faster. Something feels off. Then someone whispers in your ear, "You're not seeing reality. Your mind is betraying it." That voice belongs to none other than Immanuel Kant, the giant of 18th century philosophy, who revealed a brutal truth about our perception. Wait, you see with your eyes, hear with your ears, how can that not be real? Kant smiles coldly and says, "You do not see the world as it is. You see it through the lens your mind creates." What is that lens? Why does our mind betray reality? And why does this truth have such brutal consequences? Today we'll explore Kant's philosophy, uncover this harsh reality, and find out how it applies to your life. Are you ready? Kant's philosophy: why we cannot see reality. Let me ask you a question. What do you think the world actually looks like? The trees, the sky, the people you see, do they truly exist the way you see them? In his Critique of Pure Reason, Kant presents a shocking claim: we cannot perceive the world as it really is. Our mind doesn't just receive the world, it reconstructs it using a structure we can understand. Kant explains this using two concepts: phenomena and noumena. Phenomena is the world we experience, the version of reality shaped by our senses and cognition. Noumena is the world in itself, the ultimate reality we can never access. In simple terms, when you perceive the world, you're not seeing the raw truth, you're seeing a version filtered by your mind. This mental filter includes structures like time, space, and causality. It's like a pair of glasses we can't take off. But these glasses distort reality. The world you see is not the world as it is. It's a picture crafted by your mind. Modern psychology and neuroscience confirm Kant's insight. Though Kant said this in the 18th century, modern science and psychology now back him up. Neuroscience reveals that the brain doesn't process sensory input as. For example, when you see a red apple, your retina receives light waves, and your brain interprets that as red. The redness doesn't exist in the apple, it's your brain's interpretation. Psychology calls this perceptual bias. Your brain filters reality through past experiences, beliefs, and emotions. When you see someone living a glamorous life on social media and think they're perfect, that's not truth, that's your mind's projection. Kant argued this isn't just illusion, it's the fundamental nature of human perception. We can never access the essence of things, only the version our mind constructs. Why Kant's truth is so brutal for our lives. Now, here's the question: why is this truth so brutal? Kant's insight has serious consequences. We can never truly know the world. That leads to existential anxiety. If everything your loved ones, your values, your beliefs is just filtered perception, what can you trust? Your filter can easily deceive you. When watching the news, people interpret the same event in opposite ways, based on political beliefs. During the 2020 pandemic, some saw masks as essential, others as part of a conspiracy. Saying reality completely different filters, we drift further from truth. Kant said we can't know the essence, but in today's world, even our filtered reality is further distorted. Ads, social media, fake news, they cloud our mental lenses. In the end, we don't live in reality. We live in a false world our mind has constructed. Historical figures who faced Kant's truth. Kant's philosophy isn't just theory. Let's look at those who confronted this brutal truth in real life. Galileo Galilei, breaking the filter of his time. In the 17th century, Galileo challenged the belief that the Earth was the center of the universe. Using a telescope, he saw a different reality, not the one dictated by religious dogma. For revealing this truth, he was silenced and placed under house arrest. Galileo, like Kant, proved we don't see the world as it is. We see it as we're told to. Albert Einstein redefining time and space. Einstein's theory of relativity showed that time and space are not absolute. They change based on perspective. This aligns precisely with Kant's idea that time and space are mental constructs, not external realities. Einstein scientifically confirmed that what we think is real is shaped by our perception. Fyodor Dostoevsky exploring the inner filter. In Crime and Punishment, Dostoevsky explores moral perception. Raskolnikov believes extraordinary people are above moral law, so he kills, but guilt destroys him. Dostoevsky shows how our internal filters, beliefs, justifications can warp reality and destroy us. Each of these figures encountered Kant's brutal truth and either suffered for it or transformed society through it. Modern examples where Kant's truth appears today. Kant's insight echoes in modern life constantly. Take social media. Your feed is filtered to match your preferences, a digital mirror of your beliefs. During the 2024 election, opposing sides believed in entirely different realities, despite existing in the same world. Or look at climate change. The evidence is overwhelming, yet some people deny it. Their mental filters distort even the most obvious truth. This isn't just a personal issue, it's a global crisis driven by distorted perception. Kant's message warns us: when the mind betrays reality, the consequences can be catastrophic. How to live with Kant's brutal truth. Now the practical question: if this is all true, how should we live? Kant believed we can't access the essence, but we can still live meaningfully within the phenomena. Here's how. Recognize your filters. Ask yourself, is this my bias? Before judging people or situations. Awareness is the first step toward clarity. Embrace other perspectives. To break your filters, seek views that challenge your beliefs. Talk to those you disagree with. Be open. Use reason over reaction. Kant believed reason leads us toward moral truth. So don't let emotions drive your decisions. Practice rational thinking. These aren't abstract tips. They are tools to navigate a world where your mind constantly reconstructs reality. What happens when we ignore Kant's truth? What if we reject Kant's insight? We're already seeing the price. During the early 2024 vaccine debates, many ignored scientific facts because their mental filters, conspiracy theories, mistrust shaped their worldview. Lives were lost. Societies divided. The same applies to climate denial. Ignoring data due to ideological filters accelerates planetary destruction. When we deny this truth, we become trapped in illusion, and that illusion can destroy us. But if we accept it and challenge our filters, we can make better choices. Your choice: break the filter or stay in illusion. So here's your choice. Now that you know this brutal truth, will you keep living inside your filter, or will you make the effort to break it? and move closer to reality. Kant said we may never know the essence, but he didn't tell us to give up. He believed we could still act morally, rationally, and meaningfully within the world we perceive. Next time you speak with someone, pause and ask yourself, am I seeing them as they are, or through my filter? That single question might change everything. Conclusion: the first step toward truth. Imagine this: if everything you've ever believed was shaped by your mind's filter, what kind of life would you choose to live now? Kant's brutal truth is unsettling, but it also opens a door to freedom. You can choose to break your filter. You can choose to live closer to truth. That first step is yours to take. If you gained any insight from this video, leave a comment below. And if you want more philosophical explorations like this, hit the subscribe button. Your next choice might change your reality. Now take one step toward the truth.